Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. I go by the name of Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. Shout out to all the beautiful, wonderful mothers out there. Celebrated with mine. We did our thing. So hope everybody celebrated their mother this weekend. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. No, I got hip-hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we jump into all of that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen. Need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, you don't miss it, all right? Now let's do this. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to discuss with you guys today, so it looks like Mariah Carey seemingly upset because an artist by the name of YTK did like a parody or a little remix to her hit single Shake It Off, and he remixed it and called it Let It Off. Now somebody posted on Twitter, Mariah Carey got 24 hours to respond, and she said, how about you guys got 24 hours to hear from my lawyer? So not sure if she's gonna actually sue them. Doesn't sound like it's a real song. It just sounds like he just, you know, made a parody or just kind of like was playing with the song. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, dude remixed it, and I know he made it about like gang stuff related to murder, but I ain't gonna cap, it's kind of hard, y'all. My man's kind of singing and vibing on that boy. Now this, I don't know where this wave of like artists taking songs that don't have nothing to do with gangster stuff and just remaking it. Like you seen them guys from Florida that did the same thing with that the white chick song, and I miss you, right? But they made it about, you know, guys that they didn't kill, which was wild, but whatever. But this guy here, though, I like this record, man. I'm not going, like, it's dope. Like, I thought it was creative, man. And he kept the vibe of, like, singing. He didn't try to rap over it. Like, we've heard that before, but he like, was singing on it, but made it gangster. It was kind of cool to me. If I was Mariah, I would feel flattered that he decided to use my song and just, you know, flip it and make it what it is. Like, I think OT Genesis might have started this, y'all, because when he did his rendition of Love by J.Cole, it was a joke, and J.Cole didn't like it, but I thought it was funny. But now I'm seeing a lot more of these rappers just do this with these R&B songs or these just, you know, songs that you're supposed to be singing on. But regardless, I think Mariah might be overreacting with this one, but I can't tell her how to feel about her own song. But I thought it was dope. And again, I would just be flattered that somebody just decided to mess with my song. I mean, obviously, it's not going to do what Mariah Carey's song did. It was a chart type of song. I think it was like number 2 on the Billboard. But, and I think, and at that time, if I'm not mistaken, her song was, she had the number 1 and the 2 spot. So obviously, it's not going to do that. But just the idea that somebody would just want to mess with your song like that, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was funny. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below. Should Mariah Carey be mad, or should this guy take it down? Do you think he should sue? How you guys feel about all of that in the comments below? All right, guys, on to the next subject here now. J.Cole has signed a professional basketball deal, but not in the NBA. According to ESPN, J.Cole is supposed to be signing a basketball deal with the Rwanda Basketball Club in Africa, now for the African Basketball League. Now, here's my thing. I kind of like this idea. First of all, I didn't even know Africa was like huge on basketball, so that's different, because I thought in Africa they played a lot of soccer. So to hear that there's actually an African basketball league is kind of dope. I wish it got more publicity than it did before J.Cole, you know, made it a thing that he was gonna play over there. So that kind of is like, that sucks. But the idea that he's just gonna play a professional basketball is dope. And look, I've just seen J.Cole play a couple times. I think he could pull off a masterpiece and play in like a couple preseason games one time and just, you know, play against some of the professional athletes if he wanted to. And I think I like the idea that he's bringing attention to the African Basketball League. Again, I didn't even know they existed, so I like that he's bringing attention to it. And who knows, man, it might be some super talented basketball players over there that can make their way over here to the NBA. I know it's a lot of tall African guys in the NBA now, like Ball, but they don't use them guys for defense. Like, it could be, you know what I'm saying, an African guy that might have a Jeremy Lin type effect in the NBA. I know it's African descendants. Basketball is, you know, it's a lot of black people in the NBA, obviously. But I think we need more people that's just straight from Africa that can ball. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like, again, Africa's been known for, when it comes to sports, is really just soccer, and then some of them get off into baseball, but you don't really hear too many of them playing basketball like that. And if they do, they usually be in the NBA for 5 minutes, or they just, centers that can block. I think we need to have some guys that can really get busy. And if there are some, leave them in the comments below, because maybe I have missed them or didn't know they was straight from Africa. So let me know that. But for the most part, y'all, I just see the same thing when it comes to African basketball players. But again, I think this is dope for J.Cole. He's a lot going on right now. He about to drop an album, and then he just signed a professional basketball contract. So a lot of things going on good for J.Cole. So shout out to J.Cole for that. Let me know how you guys feel about all of this in the comments below. Alright guys, and the last thing I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So the versus battle between XSCAPE and SWV happened on Saturday night. Now, here's my thing. I always love versus battles that are between older groups, because you get to learn a lot about the groups, especially when you hear that they went on tours together, or they worked together behind the scenes at some point for somebody, all those type of things you get to hear with those groups. I like hearing, and not just groups, just individuals in general, like Method Man and Redman. Like, they had a bond between those two, but you get to find out stories and things like that about these individuals. When RZA and Scratch did that, like, I like hearing those type of things. So just for me, I'm always intrigued by the nostalgia of the groups. Even when Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers did theirs, it's the same thing. Here's my thing with this in particular battle though. It was a lot of music. XSCAPE played a lot of songs in the beginning that I didn't know, and it's just, I don't know if some of these groups be having 20 bangers though. You know what I mean? Like, some of them just be having good songs. Like, yeah, it's not a banger, it's a good record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember XSCAPE having a lot of banging hits. But then again, I wasn't in the South when XSCAPE was popping, so I don't know 100%. You know what I mean? Like, XSCAPE could have had a lot of joints that was popping in the South, but they didn't reach in my region. So for me, I'm not 100% sure. And then it's like SWV, same concept, but they had a few more records that were popping than XSCAPE. To me, so I was having this conversation about legendary and iconic. And when you think about what's the difference between the two, I feel like a lot more people are legendary, but there's very few icons. And I feel like with these two groups, they fall into the legendary category. And the reason I'm making that statement is because while I feel like they deserve their flowers, the battles in them, like, they just didn't have enough records to me, neither side. Like, at one point, XSCAPE played a record with The Brat that I had never heard of, and I was like, what is this? You know what I mean? So, and then again, I wasn't in the South, so I don't know if that song was banging in the South, but I had never heard it. And SWV had similar things where they was playing records that I had never heard of, or just didn't make it out this way. So it's just like, yeah, you just playing stuff off your album. So and then XSCAPE played like Bills by Beyonce, but it's like, that's not your record. See, that's those type of things. I get it, you have to play those because Candy wrote it, so, and it was a huge record. However, that's not your record. So when you got to do stuff like that, it just kind of made me go, eh. But all in all, the ladies do deserve their flowers. I'm not taking nothing away from neither one of these groups. I just feel like, this is what I mean by just they're legendary. They're legendary based off the fact they have iconic songs, but they just, missing something. That's all that it is. But it was a totally dope vibe. It was Mother's Day. It was great to see a whole bunch of women, especially black women, up there enjoying and embracing themselves. Spinderella killed A1, by the way. So just throwing that out there. She went crazy. Like, dude was playing a lot of emotional stuff. I don't know what he was on, but Spinderella went crazy. So shout out to Spinderella. But the whole thing was enjoyable, man. Versus is always dope to me. Let me know how you guys feel about the versus battle in the comments below. How did you feel about XSCAPE, SWV, the songs that they play, all that good stuff in the comments below. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.